Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, one and all. I am Pete, or as always, also known as Krimxon. Um, Hope you're all doing well. We're Thursday now, right? We gotta be. Yes, thank God. I actually have a Saturday off, so weekend. I don't know. I'd usually have the Sunday rather than the Saturday. Prefer the Saturday. More stuff seems to happen in general. It's a good day to be around and available. Anyway, enough rambling. We are ready to go in terms of story. All the side questing and stuff is done for now. I think all the important stuff and stuff I really wanted to check out. I did a little bit more Niflheim and Muspelheim. Anything else? Let's just jump in, shall we? How about we jump in? That's a good place to start. With sound is also a bonus. Oh, I'm even in Muspelheim. Let me go teleport. Is it this way? I think it's this way. So, don't think we had that yesterday. Yesterday, day before, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I've put this stuff back on. Yeah, I think that's everything. Is the teleport not in fact this way? There should be teleport things around. Bear with me. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, so we have to go and pay the World Serpent a visit. So I'll get back to the shop. We'll get back to Midgard and toot on that horn. Possibly slightly loud. And yeah, we still have our ridiculous axe throw. Disappears pretty quickly in this. It's hard to really. Whoa. Yes, boy.
Come on.
Whoa.
Let's pick up where we left off.
This way. Over the light bridge. Towards the world tree. Still looks cool. Every time I come in, it's like, yeah. Like, it's very over the top, but it's fun. And then that colour change. Don't look into it. That's right, we get no big laser beams for Midgard. Don't know if that's just like always ready buffered. So it's slightly faster or whatever. Who knows, who knows. I'm no programmer or dev. That's for sure. We just need to run out of here. I don't think these guys have anything to say. Nope, thought I'd look though. I have a stone. I have a stone. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, I unlocked a load of other Niflheim stuff. In fact, because there's Retribution there, but then there was Healing Mist and something that did Weakness. It's probably actually quite good, but it lowers my luck, which is quite annoying. I quite like having things actually trigger frequently. Hey, cheers. How's it going, man? Where do I need to stand? There, apparently. Nice. Nice one with Mimir. Yeah. Tired. I feel ya. I don't know why today. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Thor statue. Every time. It's just so goddamn deep.
He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Thought so.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
Think that makes me feel slightly better about it, but still. I don't know. I don't know. There's been a lot of bad plans in this game. This is a pretty bad plan.
Are we really doing this? Letting the serpent swallow us?
You do not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
Good call, boy. Would Kratos be able to punch his way out of that if he had to? Probably. At least a definite maybe. Don't know. Let's do it, I guess. Quick check. Ah, look at that. All completed. We just have one active. I mean, there's other labours and whatever. Whatever. You know, it's fine.
You sure this is a good idea?
If you had the Berserker's armor. Yeah, maybe. I mean, this armor's pretty badass. I do kind of like the green smoky effect on the Niflheim armor, but its main advantage is related specifically to Niflheim, so...
Yeah, I've never been in a giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one that was not trying to eat me.
I mean, it's not a bad choice.
Expect that sort of response at this point.
How are we going to see... Yep. Definitely how are we going to see. I know we have the glowy belt thing, don't we? Will that be enough? Oh, glad I'm wearing the fire armor right now. Although I'm kind of curious how badass the green armor would look in the darkness. I'm curious enough. I also did upgrade this slightly, some of it. I don't know. I don't like the look of it. This is definitely the winning style for me in this game. See, it's kind of cool. It's not as good though. Meh. What has the serpent got? It has a statue which has something hidden inside of it. I can't remember the specifics of what it is. But it swallowed a statue of Thor right at the start when it popped out, I guess. Yeah. Well, not right at the start, but on its appearance. Sick. But yeah, I guess the statue just
Funny. I used to
never really got processed either.
Dreams are nothing.
I'm not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
This boy meant to be in the maturing phase now. These gods sure grow up quick. God, demigod. Still very much depending on the nature of his mother. Something that's not been discussed much at all.
Smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. A bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
There's floating gold in here.
There's something down there.
Are we serious?
The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
Why would you assume that?
Most of it.
There's a glowing chest in the world serpent's belly. Oh shit, there's also... That's a bit of a bridge or something.
Should we dock on this beach?
Glowy! It's almost worthless, although we can sell it. It's quite nice to have to sell. Yeah, let's stop here and get the chest, I guess. It's just sat here glowing in its belly, which is also kind of bright. Surely the scales would be... like, so it's not like it's got a thin skin. I would assume the inside of your body is kind of dark, right? Yo, wheelchair! How's it going, man? Or mafia? I never know which, but either way. Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. I'm just chilling with some God of War. We are currently inside the World Serpent, and it's a little bit weird. But the darkness makes our armor look really rad, so good trade-off. It kind of reminds me of a Pokemon. I can't think which though. Maybe a Magmar. I've kind of been wanting to play some Pokemon for a while now. Probably, in fact, pretty much since Pokemon Go. It was like, eh. Kind of want to play the real thing. Yeah, boy. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I'm considering. Maybe, shit. I see ya. Fire red or leaf green. How do I get to that now? Oh, I meant to do that while I'm on it, probably.
Didn't say where we could reach it.
Oh no, it came from over there. So how do I get to over there? Or do I get up there because I see a chest? But yeah, maybe... what was it I thought? Lost Odyssey. Yeah, I do kind of want to replay that again with spurious different save files, so I don't get screwed over like I did last time I tried playing it. Do we got to row over there? I don't think we can. I didn't see climbable either. Ah, you fool. You fool of a took. Okay. Let's wind it up again. But yeah, if people would be interested in watching it, Nuzlocke, certainly be willing to try. I'm just worried about how grindy it could be. Because, like, you could not grind, obviously, but then you're probably going to struggle. LOTRS? Lord of the Rings? Me? Aha! There we go. There we go. We did it, boys. I thought I saw a chest. Where's that? Oh, that's higher up.
Get something?
Guess I pull the axe out. Lord of the Rings books. I tried reading the first one. They're not particularly well written as novels go.
Come here.
Hobbit was alright, but Tolkien's always been a bit of a
it's not like I can still see through it.
rambler. The stories are good, but Jabberjaw? Yeah. And they read a lot of the times more like a historical textbook. Even, I know Silmarillion is like the major example, but and I've not even attempted that. I think my dad has, but he gave up trying to convince me ages ago. Hey, we found the chest. rather partial to Pokemon Diamond or Pearl. I don't think I've played them.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping.
Is it Diamond, Pearl, and
Gently
Platinum?
now,
Aren't they
gently.
supposedly? Oh, the eye. That's it. The second eye for
brother.
Mimir.
You don't
That's
miss
what was in the
depth until it's gone.
statue. Not true. Also, Mimir. Human brains are capable of functioning with one eye for the most part, with recognizable objects anyway. Obviously, two helps, but still. Yeah, is it Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum? Because I recently saw at least some of a Nuzlocke of Platinum, and looks pretty rough. But I'd definitely want to do Fire Red or Leaf Green first. Probably Fire Red, because I had Blue on the Game Boy growing up, much to my chagrin. Hey, I threw a fancy word in. Yeah, because I always loved Charizard. It was like, Blastoise is fine, but it's not a big fiery Durgan, despite ironically never actually being a Durgan. Where we go now? Climb? No. We rappel. Well, not rappel. Zipline. Zipline! Yeah. So if I was gonna play it, I'd probably play that version anyway. But we can just leave now. That's right. Yeah, I definitely want to go back to first gen first.
How's it feel, Mimir?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The
Start with
Bifrost
something
is
I know.
intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have
But there's
all
plenty
we
of.
need.
Finally, we're going to Yudna. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
Yeah.
Fate
Good
is
work,
more
boy.
than what
Told by the gods, yes, of course. You really are your father's son, you know.
But yeah, the fortunate thing is that there are a lot of Pokemon games / generations, so
What's going on?
I haven't played at least half of them.
Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No.
That didn't sound like a
Something's
belly
wrong.
rumble. And he's got all this shit in here and not bothered at all by it. I don't think the tiny boat matters, which presumably would start dissolving in the acid at some point. Assuming, like, relatable physiology with a stomach with acid.
Nothing
Don't they?
good. Glad that's over.
Is he getting hit?
Is someone
What is that?
punching him?
We must hurry.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
Because that sounds as if like Kratos is doing like Spartan rage punches at him. I mean, theoretically, there's no reason. Oh shit! The World Serpent couldn't fight? We'd assume as soon as it moves up or down at all, we would get screwed over and thrown around. Great. Big load. Yeah. Darkness. Big loading. Also cinematic, but still. And we are landing. Oh wow, KO. Really?
Boy,
Surely that's not just like Boulder. It's got to be Thor or something.
I think I'm getting kind of used to this.
Huh.
What happened to him? Something we did?
no. Something else. Dead giant.
The dead giant.
Serpent
Oh, yeah, there's
was
the
here.
finger.
Look,
Eagle? Eagle! I've kind of been wanting to watch Scrubs again as well.
Freya. We can still trust her.
Particularly to listen out for Dark Souls noises.
Until
Yes,
we
there's
know for
Dark
certain,
Souls
keep
sound
distance.
effects in Scrubs.
The world's serpent.
I never knew
What's
at the time.
happened here?
Meant to be as
Yeah,
strong
he
as...
would
Yeah,
know.
I guess he would be.
You are far from home.
Yeah.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then.
No. but the woods and fields speak his name.
Huh.
I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Suppose he wouldn't
Long
normally
ago.
hang around in Midgard. He'd be
Before
in
you were even born. Why are you
Asgard.
standing so far from me? What's wrong? Something's happened.
There!
Terminator?
I had a
No?
feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out
Convenient
together.
timing that we were inside
Do
it.
you have any idea at all?
Oh yeah, we left him in hell.
What you have cost me.
Well, you started that shit.
My boy.
Yeah, he was freaking out about mummy issues, so, yeah, this is Boulder, and the woman's Freya. His
I'm
mum.
here. Don't run away.
Freya or Frigg. Apparently the same person. Different
I'm
names.
not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry.
She has a weapon.
I
Is it
know
a
that
sword?
How you feel hasn't
I
changed.
suppose she
but
was a
I want you-
Valkyrie at some point.
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment.
The animations are still
I've rehearsed
amazing.
everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word,
Damn good.
to make you understand exactly what you stole from me.
We're not perfect, but
But now, I
throw it all together.
realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
Back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do.
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace.
From a guy that killed his dad,
I
yeah.
know.
Patricide, yo.
You,
It's the in thing among the gods, apparently.
I'll deal with
Kind of
you
is, and
later.
was, rather.
But family first.
If I recall, I looked it up, and Freya looks just like her actor as well.
This again.
Voice actress. It's very pretty. Right, so we in there. No. How about that? Can hit with that.
I can reach it. You have to stop fighting.
No? What do you think you're played at? No? What? What? Woman? Where's woman? I'm gonna punch you, woman.
Listen to me.
Atreus won't zap her. Can I? Mob off. God damn it. Is he healing? I'm sure I dealt more damage than that to him. Whew. Yes, I believe so.
Me, both of you. I won't hurt you, but you must stop this.
Okay, you know what? Whoa. No. Damn it, woman! Some of this. Not that. Wrong button. This works. Damn, he grabbed me.
I said stop.
What? Woman, if you don't let me go, he's going to kill me. And also... Yeah, take her out of this fight?
You want to turn away, boy? This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him.
No, boy. Stop!
Go Spartan Rage. Ooh.
No! Atreus!
Yeah, he's a god, but I mean,
Breathe, boy. Breathe!
there you go.
Not my blood.
He took it. Wait, not my blood? Ah, yes. The mistletoe arrow, the last of it, tied to his chest, and he punches him right into the arrow.
I can feel this.
And now he can die. Yeah, because we got the mistletoe arrows, she crazied out, and threw them all in the fire, but we'd already used one to tie our quiver together because it broke. Apparently, didn't even see it break.
Vulnerable now?
But yeah. Yeah, he is. And he'll feel it, more to the point. Imagine feeling pain for the first time in, like, God knows how many centuries. Oh, wait. That's the dead giant with the chisel in its head. Is she a necromancer? She doesn't seem bothered by it, so I guess this is her. Woman?
What's going on? Is Freya trying to kill us?
No.
Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
Hey, look, more load screen.
Mother Bunch, the
Where are we going to end up?
In the quiver strap, yes.
Yes.
Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya
Apparently we
said
had
it was
more
good.
of it.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
Yeah, of course she'd say it's
Certain
evil.
of it.
She's the one who
It's
made
all
him
coming back
invulnerable.
now.
Now he remembers.
Maybe time for a little retry on the old neck snapping?
She's controlling that thing?
Also,
Stay out of it! I can reason with him!
No,
this
woman.
looks like reasoning.
Not. He means to kill you.
Are we doing this spinning again? Kind of liked it last time.
No one cares.
Magni and Modi?
Where is he?
I don't care if he kills me. I will protect him. I will not let
Oh, I
him
can turn
die.
like that.
Don't touch him. This will all be over soon.
Sounds like he's up.
There!
Wah! Get out of it, woman! Get out of it. Sounds like Junkrat. Maybe same actress? Oh, sheesh. Okay. No?
I feel.
Blessing of Runic. Gotta run out before this. Yeah.
Stop hurting my boy!
Stop hurting my boy! Eat that. No escaping that. Shit. Look out. Is it gonna... Damn it! Woman, you is a royal pain. Throw. Land. Damn it. Eat that one. Oh, damn it. I like that one too. Oh, woman! Woman! Punch! Damn it. No. This woman's a pain. Oh, I got the realm shift. I added that on something, can't remember what it is. It's when I take damage, I have a chance to slow down time, which is actually a really good time to have it. It also gets you out of trouble. And I get hit more reliably than I get the close evades. I'm going to need some rage soon. No? No, shouldn't have tried for that at all. Eat that one. What? Gonna knock me out of it? Really? Damn it! Stop dodging! I should parry that at some point. Looks like, well, it's giving the marker to suggest it can. Ah, big unblockable. No. No. Don't know if that was me. I did block it, but... Oh, we used the chains. The whips, the blades. Yeah, this feels final bossy, that's for sure. Incoming button mash QTE? Nope, just feckin' does it. Oh no. No such luck. Up we go. Shoot it! Pew! We out of there? Ah, it's not that far. That's nothing. That's nothing.
Atreus! Atreus!
I'm up here. I'm okay.
But yeah, I mean, it did warn us before going into this that it'd be a good time to finish anything off. That's what made me think it would be. You're on fire. Surely, again, the feeling pain thing now. Oh, look, fodder. Damn it! Get off! Oh, look, they drop health too. Ain't that handy? Get out of it! Why are you vulnerable now and remove the lock on? We're fighting mobs. Damn it! Some of that. Perfect. Damn it! Oh, get fucked. Ran into the giant throw. I still definitely prefer the boosh. Boosh. Definitely prefer the axe for one-on-one combat. Let's not neglect boy here. Boy. No. I think not. Ooh. Ooh. That's deep. The pullback. Yeah, she ain't. Ooh. Rips out the chisel. Gotta say, she is doing everything she can to interject without actually hurting anybody. He's going for it. Is boy not jumping on me? I guess not. Oh, we moving. We moving. Hey, boy.
Stay away from my son.
Berserk?
You don't have to do this.
There.
Stop him!
Where is she? Wait, what are we on? Oh, we're on the chisel, that's right.
Please. There is
Ah, yeah.
Shut up, mother.
Oh, shit. I remember now. There's inputs on this. I completely forgot. It shows no buttons, but it is a QTE. We've done this before, though. Are we moving? Ooh, good catch. Oh, still firing. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, boy. Boy is finally achieving ultimate form. Oh, get in! Yeah. He ain't stopping. He is not stopping. Come on, catch. That boy should have fallen by now. Where is he? Oh, just landed off screen. It's fine. We tag team now? Or we just 2-on-1?
Thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not.
Giant looks so sad.
I've never felt more alive.
I don't think Odin cares enough about the day-to-day details like that. Rage. Now we get story rage. So even though we were raging before, double rage. Big throw. Are we back on terra firma? Nailed it. You can still go frosty and stuff. Yeah, boy! Release the falcons! I'm going to throw a rock at you just because I can. Ah, it didn't last as long as I wanted. At all. Woo! Some of that. He's going to nail me. Yeah, I thought so. No. Whoosh! Wow! Yeah! yeah, I love that one. Where you've got it thrown. Oh, nailed it against him. Out of here. Nope. Wrong one. Not dealing with that. Oosh! Dodge that. Is he switching to match our switching? No, he's just switching at random. Seemingly. Wow! Wow! Big explosion. Not the time! Oh, am I supposed to be switching to counter him? And probably. And I've probably been flagging it so far. Give me the axe. I wish it switched weapons more reliably. Oh, my axe is thrown, that's why. I keep forgetting that I can just triangle to... Oh, he switched back. He switched again! Now we can cut through him. Damn it! Yes, Freya made him immortal. Protect him. Well... Yeah, it also means he can't... Whoa! Comboed. I'll punch, 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 big punch, lots of punch. Yeah, it also meant he couldn't feel anything at all, which would kind of suck, including, as you pointed out, for sexy times. It kind of just wouldn't work, would it? In theory.
Look! I have an idea!
What are we calling the World Serpent? You speak World Serpent now, boy. Yeah! Schmack! Nice. Yes. Out of commission. Now we are free to continue. Punch, punch. I'm mashing already. Oh, we're just choking him out.
Do it.
Are we doing it?
Stop.
You don't need encouragement. Kind of feel bad doing it in front of Mummy, though.
Speaking, Father.
Yeah.
Not a threat.
You're right, though, I guess, kid. He's gone full circle. I don't think he's going to go for this, though.
I don't need your protection.
I mean... What's he going to do? We'll see.
Help yourself.
Kratos hasn't gone far.
No matter what I do or say, you won't stop interfering in my life.
Just
I was
chill.
just trying to
You can feel
protect
again.
you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
The blue fingers is still a weird one.
We can't. Because
I know.
never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime
Here we go.
that you stole from me.
I have paid. I have paid.
Music really ramping up now.
Will make you whole. If seeing me dead will make things
Oh, here we
right,
go.
I won't stop you.
Sounded like Kratos walked further away than that, but... Unless he's not right next to boy. Hug? Really? No. No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean... Yeah. you're no longer helpless and defeated and giving up, are you? So, clothesline, big clothesline, suplex. Okay, just chokehold.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Cygolians here must be better than this.
Oh, oh. Simp, you walked into probably like the last half hour of the game, I'm guessing. Since our main antagonist just got his neck snapped. Like a bitch!
No.
Yeah, how you doing?
No, my boy. My dear sweet boy.
Freya. He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I
But-
will parade
But you're
your
unable.
cold body from every corner
I
of
forgot.
every realm and feed your soul to the
Goulash,
vilest
nice,
filth in
noms.
hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything.
I mean, I get it. Well, I don't get it, but like, yeah, your kid, regardless of whatever else. But
You were just an animal.
well, it's not really. I mean,
Passing on your cruelty
she did a
and
bad
hate,
thing
you
with good
will never
intentions that
change.
caused him to be psychologically scarred due to his
I know enough.
experience of life, I guess.
Does he?
Like literally never feeling anything. Like just imagine, right? But yeah, I'm good, Simp. If I'm the Buttes, blush.
Listen close.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm from a land called Sparta.
I come from a land down under.
I made a deal with the god that cost me my soul.
Are we getting it all?
I killed many who were deserving,
We're not giving her the chance.
and many who were not.
We look so badass in this armor. How's everyone loving our style? Our Kratos style.
I killed my father.
Yup.
That was your father in hell.
That was the Zeus. A
this
Zeus,
what
not
it is to be a
Jesus.
Was this what
He was
it
Greek,
always
not
ends?
Mexican. Is it Mexican? I don't
Sons
know.
killing their
Anyway.
mothers,
Hispanic.
their fathers.
Classically right.
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been.
Whichever muscle that is on him is particularly pronounced.
Who I
It's like always
was.
just
Is not who you will be.
smexy.
You
Nice.
must be better.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say. She was cursed, if you want to call it that, I guess, right? So that she couldn't
Well, guess we're the bad guys
attack
now.
anybody, even in
In her
self-defense,
eyes, yes.
right? She couldn't commit
But she
violence.
could never
That's
make that
probably part of
choice.
why she was restraining us. So her threats of
If
vengeance and all that are
finished
kind of
this journey,
empty.
will I still have strength?
Maybe she'll cool down. Now she's probably a bit emotional about the whole dead child thing, right? Yeah, you are indeed all purple names. It's kind of annoying. Thank God you all have
understand.
separate badges.
I know saving her was the right thing, but she seemed all evil at the end.
Twilight
Not evil.
beckons.
You killed her son, lad. Her son.
It's all good.
The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing.
Can we all agree that
The
these
world's a
gauntlets
better
are absolutely
place with
badass
Freya
for
in it.
punching?
Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple then. One last
Oh, sorry.
time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
Fixed. What? Orders from the top. Had
Why
what?
did Baldur say we cost him?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive.
So
I'm
dumb
sure
reasons.
It makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Balder was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss.
We landed in the exact same place.
Can lead good
I didn't
parents
realise.
to make terribly stupid decisions.
Right? No? Except the hand was in a different position before, but yeah. Vanir magic is purple. Yeah, there's been a lot of purples. A lot of magical purples. A nice royal purple is lovely. I'm not going to deny. Like that nice dark shade. Ooh, ooh. But yeah.
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough
Still
to
doing
be
these stories.
ambitious. The Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I'd come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I
Emperor
faithfully
of Rome.
provide. And so, a stranger from a
Maybe
far-off
one day,
island
Synth, maybe
put
one
himself
day.
with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Sound design in this is great.
But he's Odin.
Never claim to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. Gradually,
An official
I began to
enabler.
care about people and the world. My job became to contain him, to protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests.
Also,
as
yeah,
well.
there is
That's
that.
the truth.
You wouldn't
But
live
he
very
saw
long.
just his loyalty.
Not great medical care.
No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue.
Lots of venereal
He bound me
diseases
to a
as well, for
tree
that matter.
And adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
No matter how you phrase that, it's always a bit of a like, oh yeah, you're just ahead. But yeah, so I guess all we have to do now, I assume it's this, gonna say that here, we have to put, yeah, the ashes. So, Jotunheim. Been trying to get there for a while.
There's something down there.
We got it. I don't know why I'm still bothering to get, like, how much? 390. And I have 480,000 hack silver and 35k XP. Because I stopped bothering. I think I... Are any of these... It's not upgraded. It's not upgraded. Yeah, everything's upgraded. I'm fairly sure. Because I was like, well, I've got all this XP. I've brought all my skills. I don't know. A live pirate. Are we talking real pirates? Or, like, classical pirates, rather? Or like... Somalian? Or, I don't know. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm assuming Pirates of the Caribbean pirates, right? They're the glamorous ones. The Dark Queen pirate wench. Oh! I guess you do want to be the Somalian pirate kind. Oh, Monkey Island. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. What do we got? That's sell. Upgrade. I mean, I can do that, but I'm going to do it literally because I can. Thought the chuck was bad. It always makes me think of that South Park episode with a yo ho ho and a he. We'll shoot him in the face with glee. And then, yeah. fun episode. I love South Park. I've probably missed a season at this point, not having conventional TV, but I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, see you next time you need something.
I was thinking about that Somalian Pirates episode. They don't do songs much, and they overdid them in the film, but when they do, when they keep them short, they're usually pretty good. They don't overdo it like Family
Go ahead
Guy.
and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
Gotcha! I keep forgetting he has 2 eyes now. Although, Mimir, M-I-M-I-R, it has 2 eyes. Get it? Yeah, this has always had 2 eyes. Okay. Jotunheim. Need to watch Basketball. I can't honestly remember that. If you're ever around on a Sunday, Simp, around 9 PM, we could quite easily get that together for a group Let's Watch thing. Basically, anything Trey and Matt would be Jotunheim, right? Would be really, well, always is really fun to watch together. I love Orgasmo. I don't think that's one of theirs, but is it Trey or Matt? One of them's in it anyway.
Get ready.
It's not as rude as it's, well, it is as rude as it sounds, but it's not like nude rude.
Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
I don't know, Cheers. Maybe we can give him his body back.
Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
The problem is,
Nah,
well, we could,
I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
we probably need Freya. This seems...
That's unpleasant.
Okay, that's pretty good. We're using his eyes and face to focus the laser because we have no crystal, I remember now. So that's why he's doing that. You've seen Orgasmo, nice. Hero of theme of victory. That's the word I was after.
We must be close.
That looks very endgame, right?
Think it's far?
We will see.
Just big
A word,
stairs.
please, before we continue.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know how he'd
Listen, the last
reattach
thing
his
you
head
two
to his
need up
body.
there's a decomposing heat ruin in the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight,
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done
You can always
did.
trust Brock to
Sorry.
lighten
we
the
had
mood.
to see this. Oh no.
Of course, they're only next door from the chamber.
No. Ah, fine, damn it. Fine.
Hang him off Brock's
till
ass.
return.
I can do this.
Yeah, Sindri ain't gonna hold a head. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd probably need Freya's help to reattach the head to the body, and the problem is we couldn't get the body free from the tree.
Come.
There was literally no way in all the realms that was known to anybody, including Mimir himself. So that's why we took his head off in the first place. So, I mean, even if we could, I don't think it'd help. He'd still be stuck. Ah! Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like, yeah, now we get to have our fun. I want them to, like, craft him into something. They could, Edward Elric him. Except he'd have a physical head still, but, you know. Find some way to transmute him into some armor? I don't know. Needs to be hooked on the belt and enjoy the smell of god ass. It's not even god ass, or unless dwarves are gods. But I don't think so. They're mythical creatures. Either way, I wouldn't want to be around Brock in particular's asshole. Like Sindri, he's going to be squeaky clean. He probably farts rainbows, you know. Like all girls fart rainbows, obviously, and Sindri, he's quite clean. He probably does the same. Obviously, this is a complete lie, as anybody who has ever known a girl knows. Dad of boy. Yeah, he spent a lot of time smelling Kratos' ass, and he must be sweaty. Particularly like Muspelheim, come on. That place is basically like fire, lava hellscape. Oh, move slightly more forwards.
Look!
Rainbows.
One on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there.
My extended family is like disproportionately female.
We did
This
it.
is very much not the case.
We did.
I always remember my nan, bless her, before she passed away. She'd come up for Christmas and other stuff like this. But anyway, she'd just be sat in a chair and then she'd go to get up. And as she's getting up, she'd just fart and completely not even acknowledge it. And I assume it's because like she had a hearing aid and she was going deaf and stuff. So because she couldn't hear it, she assumed nobody else could. Never smelled, fortunately, but it was just like...
I have nothing more to hide.
Meat diet, meat farts. Yeah. I've not seen Kratos eat, to be honest. They hunted, they never successfully... Nice. So yeah, the chain mark still burned into his flesh.
We're so close.
Just like that freedom moment. But you were wearing gauntlets anyway, so, I mean... Please put my gauntlets back on. I worked very hard to get them. Acknowledge them. Giving him the ashes. They really do.
Carry her.
Particularly older relatives. It's just... The women in my family are just... Yeah, anyway. More stories for another day, another time. Guy on the right's way friendlier, although the guy on the left is kind of doing like a JoJo pose. If you squint at it, he kind of looks like...
Boy.
What's his name? With Silver Chariot.
I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Shit. Cheers, save me, man. Kakyoin. Never mind. Nailed it. Yeah. He's definitely got an Iraqi jawline. Oh my god, if we walk in and we find the Pillar Men. Oh no, they're Egypt. No, were they Egypt?
Hello?
No.
Anybody here?
Were they? Shit. I don't know. Everyone should watch JoJo. It's great. It's not at all completely ridiculous, like all of the time.
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they
It's
left.
not a heavy rock, see I can
What
hold it
was
with
left
one
of
arm. Yeah. He ain't heavy. He's my bro. Just carrying him.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all.
Apparently part 5 gets like really gay as the author is clearly trying to work out his own sexuality. Although this next chapter volume is still like, how old is it? Like 10 years? 15? I don't know if Araki's actually gay or anything, but he's clearly at least slightly interested in sexy hunky men, right? Read it!
Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Yes, Odin and Thor are assholes. We got it. I didn't expect to be journeying around this much. No Mimir feels weird. He's usually constantly chatting. The dream of Midgard. Midgard was a dream of what could be if we shared and collaborated. Jotnar, Aesir, Vanir, Elf, Dwarf and Mortals most of all. It was beautiful, but not everyone is capable of sharing. Some believe anything uncontrolled is savage and threatening, and so we were mocked and tricked and used and then slaughtered. Odin and his tribe were barred from our realm, but it was not enough. The wrath of Thor and his terrible hammer have thinned our number in Midgard to the brink of ruin. There is no option but to withdraw, while yet any live to do so. Odin and Thor would have killed all the giants if they could. Yeah. So yeah, this is journals from the giants. We all interested in sexy hunky man. We could go into philosophical discussions into the anima and all of this, but we'll go with yeah, probably to some extent or another.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did.
Personally, I'm of the opinion of, and some people take this the wrong way, but I'm just like, whatever you're into, if it doesn't hurt anyone else and it's between like consenting adults, then
Who's the
go for
guardian?
it. you know, it's all good fun. We only live once. Only for 15 minutes at a time. What, the hunky men wheelchair? We foresee Midgard's fate. Overrun a second hell. Neither Odin nor his dead may reach Jotunheim. The ways must be shut. The serpent and the guardian remained. They alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, only then shall the guardian return. When doom befalls the indestructible. I forgot his name now. How have I forgotten his name? He's dead, and it's just like, nope, forget him now. The mistletoe and the... God damn it. Any more than that, it's just a waste. Firm believer in everyone likes a nice boob, so I guess it can go the other way as well. God damn it, what was his name? I keep wanting to say Brock, but yeah. Anyway, I lost it. But he's obviously dead now, so doom has befallen him. So the guardian shall return. Who is the guardian, though? I don't think it would be the serpent was already there, right? We're all interested in some nice books. I haven't read in ages. I should do. I keep thinking to get an e-reader. Just if nothing else, it's easier to like download books and just go. Anyway. Until then, we await a better world. One without fear, without greed, without war. We wait for deliverance and justice. We wait for a champion. We will wait for word that gods grow good. Hope that world gets here soon. Interesting. No, books are fine too. Don't put books down. Synth, you be hating on books.
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
Good point. Where are the giants?
Answered, and 2 more take its place.
Also, this is pushing harder towards Mother being a giant. Because she wants us to scatter her ashes on the highest peak, and that just happens to be in Giant Land. I mean, I love boobs.
Wait! Father! Something's happening!
Did Kratos not touch that? Did he touch it and nothing happened, or did he just not touch it? Because maybe that's a reaction to him, because he's half giant?
It's your axe.
Can we get some BTTV Krim loves for boobs?
Look!
Boobies.
She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants?
Yeah, wait. I was talking about boobies. That was Mum.
The first
Wait.
time we met the world serpent. But how?
We're in a mural? Who made this and when? Balder, that's his name. It's in Baldur's Gate, of course. Yeah, wait.
Wait.
That's real quick.
They knew everything that was going to happen.
Or the fates are real?
Dragon in the
Or the
mountain,
Norns, is it?
the stone mason.
Wait, read ahead, cheat.
All these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
Is he going to be the main in the sequel?
What does it all mean?
Because they've got to do a sequel now,
But
right?
I was not the only parent with secrets.
Oh, did even Kratos not know?
You didn't know.
Hey, we got some swan hearts.
She was a giant. I'm a giant.
Wait, is that him?
Why didn't she tell us?
No.
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Balder was never sent to find me.
He was sent to find
He
Freya.
was tracking her all along.
I mean, yeah, he never
She was only
seemed
ashes.
like you were the original target.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it.
Well, yeah, yeah,
Whatever it is. Besides,
yeah. Tiny
isn't
giant
around yet.
Atreus.
come on.
Seems like a wise giant at least.
We're so close to the end
Him
now.
and his mother.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Is that something going into Atreus and a dead Kratos? Well, I did say read ahead. I guess boy didn't see that bit, or chose to ignore it. Depends on the book. Read some amazing books that are all fulfilled. Read some really crap books that actually turned into very... Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, the two being good is not synonymous. It depends entirely on the conversion. They're very, very different mediums, and they need to be
Look.
treated as such.
It's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always
Wait.
with us. Watching over us.
Is that what the justification
Leading
for
us home.
these climb markers was?
Let's finish it.
Because that's actually kind of huge. If these golden climb markings right were always Faye, Kratos' wife / Atreus' mother, like she's already been to every single like one of these places that we visited. I don't know if there was any. No, there wasn't one of these inside the World Serpent. But still, like Niflheim, Muspelheim. Yeah, just going about it. Was that the World Serpent entering them? The World Serpent seems way too large to enter Atreus. But I don't know. Unless there's a baby version? Because the World Serpent is from the future. I can't remember if it's... I think it's Thor. Thor, like, hits him so hard in the future when they're fighting that he goes back in time. Mythology's weird. Anyway. Yeah, I guess Mummy's been here too. Boy? Okay. I was like, are you coming? Yeah, he's alright. Cool. I've got to say, I'm quite happy to have not really had to worry about Boy much in this. Partner characters in games can often be awkward. Getting stuck on geometry, glitching generally. He's disappeared. And or been inaccessible for times. Briefly. But he's always, at the very least, teleported onto us when we've gone to do a shimmy or whatever when he jumps onto our back. So that's good. Yeah, it sure is. Mythology could be very interesting, though. Personally, more so ancient mythology than, like, modern religion. But... is that a giant hand? Wait, is this a... it's a graveyard of giants. Did Thor make it here? Did Odin make it here? That looks so weird. I mean, of course, like... the size comparison, but... what about Zeus turning into a... he turned into a few things and did various sexual misdemeanors in particular. Zeus was a randy son of a... oh, we got locked in. Damn it, I was looking around. Okay, so this is a massacre. They were chased out of Midgard. This explains why we didn't see them at the temple. Or anywhere else. Was she the last of her species, then?
Father.
No.
And is it just
We did it
random if they're
together.
large or small? Or can they be regular sized, or... bury the dead with the dead, I guess. Still not entirely sure on that shoulder piece Atreus has, but it had the best abilities for my playstyle. But yeah, I remember Elizabeth getting stuck a lot in Bioshock Infinite. She was annoying. There are more examples of it being bad than good. Yeah, this is generally a very well written, scripted, paced. Even when you include the side stuff, like all the side missions tend to be pretty snappy, and they provide you with some lore or something at least to give them kind of value.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Am I not thinking of Elizabeth getting stuck then? I'm sure there's someone in Bioshock. Was it the little sister in 2?
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Oh, of course!
Loki.
Loki's half god, half giant.
That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
Oh, please have him be the main character of the next game, solo, like, grown up a bit. I want to play as Loki.
Question for another day. Let us go home.
How did I not? Obviously! Half god, half giant. I've been calling it like the entire game, and I didn't even think. Like, I would have assumed it would be Odin and a giant, right? That's the classic. Or maybe I'm just confusing Marvel there. That's what's happening. But Last Wish. But yeah, we can look at this now anyway. Woof. Okay, that's one hell of a final twist. But yeah, what precisely?
Hey, check this out.
And they're all so closely distanced around like the entrance. It makes me think they're all fighting a battle against someone or something, or things coming through there specifically. I don't know. I may be reading too much into it. Either way, it's one hell of a scene. Check this out. Is that in case I hadn't spotted the giants? Well, actually, there's some a ways off as well, actually. Cannot take weapons or do anything, or sprint, anything of the sort. Okay.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here?
Oh!
Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like
We
this
get
here?
credits.
Is this what she wanted
Good
us
work,
to
Cory
see?
Bot. I keep wanting to call him
She want us
Balrog.
to tell the people? Or keep
Balrog.
the secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh.
Every now and then a gem slips through. Big publishers, though, Simp. Every now and then. It's worth keeping an eye out. Never EA. But everyone else, also Activision, are pretty much shitlords. Although, they're doing the next Dark Souls game, right? And that worries me. Was that Ubisoft? No, it wouldn't be Ubisoft. They just want to make kind of works in modern lingo anyway, Simp. You just sound more hip with the kids. I'm sure I've heard at least someone say that in a sitcom somewhere. Probably Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't know.
Why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be.
Well, maybe not
God.
that.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
Oh.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors.
Huh.
We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile.
Was he in a previous game? Presumably the first.
Happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the
In
day
it,
came
like,
for him to lay
it's
down
well
his
paying.
life in battle, his sacrifice I saved countless others and turned the
Feel
tide
dirty.
in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story.
Yeah.
Mimir missed it.
True story too. I don't know Wag1 Pete, but you're chatting bear shit. Well, yeah. I'm kind of out of modern lingo at that point to come back, so, you know. Have that one. No rally. Ha 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 ha. Sold it like Bart in that. Is it a treehouse? Where he sells his soul to Millhouse. And he's up all night with the sweats. God, classic Simpsons is so good. As is this game, by the way, that we're obviously taking our time to walk back through. The walking probably stops when I hit that gate. Although, actually, I haven't pushed far enough forward to see if I can run. I don't want to, though. He wants to run. Look at him. Look at him. The power of language compels you. Yeah, it's when they make it into the dictionary that it's like, oh, I can run. Achoo! Art. Amazing work. Animation, also amazing work. Whoever was in charge of all the particle effects was clearly a very busy person, but good work also. So many particle effects in this game.
I understand if you want to go home, but maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too.
You may be right.
What would Atreus'
So,
do?
And what would Loki do?
there we go. Are we just going to start calling him Loki
That's a
now?
weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
No, but somebody will. Otherwise, like, why throw it out? So, I don't know. Maybe that explains the volatile mood swings, but he is also the son of Kratos. Oh yeah, of course, we go right back into this chamber. Wait. Mimir's head.
Lads, am I glad to see you?
On fire?
I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took
Was that
an
always
uncomfortable
fire?
number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Nice. Continue exploring. Complete Dwarven Favors, free dragons, done both. Travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim, done that. Find new items in the shop to get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. Also done that shit. So what you got, game? Cool. I do know for sure there is one more thing to do. I assume... What's doing the map? Oh, of course, because it's Jotunheim, because we've not been there before. Nothing. There's labours, but, I mean, whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could do that more. Trolls, troll. More trolls. One more troll to find. One more ancient to find. Yeah, whatever. Game not completed. It's very, very nearly completed, I assume. All I know is to go somewhere.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you.
We're already
more time
returning.
has passed than you likely realise.
Wait.
The snowfall that began when you
Wait.
becomes something else. The stuff of omens.
Ragnarok.
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers.
Time travels at different speeds in different realms. Ah, this is the pre-Ragnarok.
Snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that
Yeah.
approximate order.
Another
So-
prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
And yet we delivered Loki, who must have some role, right? I don't know. Nonetheless, yeah, that is the problem of killing Baldur, of course. It is literally like the trigger for Ragnarok. At which point everyone goes crazy, the dead rise, there's big fights. Yeah, everything gets a bit mad. The frost giants are meant to come back or something, right? But Odin seems to have dealt with at least those giants. Was it the fire giants who come back?
I'm telling you, it's
Who would have been in Muspelheim. But I saw no giants.
This is the big
Fimbulwinter, that's the one.
Saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Huh.
Guys, just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is Fimbulwinter's
So how long
upon
has
us, boys.
passed?
The winner to end all winners.
As in, what was Baldur the god of? Because I don't know.
We heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
I wonder, anything
What's it
new in the
gonna
shop?
be this time?
Hello. Okay. Something I missed, I guess. Rapid blade attack that ends a devastating swipe that launches enemies. Well, I mean, come on, obviously. Why did killing cause Ragnarok? I don't actually know. I just know, like, that one leads to the other, right?
Now about that other thing.
What other thing? Obviously, we're going to upgrade it. 'Cause why wouldn't we? We have so much XP. Right. Okay. No talk. Double check. No talk. Okay. Let's take a look outside, why don't we? See the state of affairs. Ooh, okay. Oh no, it's more of a filter than anything. Oh, there is quite a... No settled snow, really. Oh, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I never managed to light that last brazier. I think I've been there. Wait, it's not frozen over or anything, is it? No. Okay, so it's not changed that drastically. Right, step one, I'm going to pop back to that teleporter. I think I might be able to teleport to that guy. He's to the south. Okay. Okay. I think I can anyway. I don't know how I got up there the first time. But I feel like I opened one of these. Lookout tower? No. Because that's the Muspelheim tower. How do I get there then? That's really starting to bug me. Because then I can find out what lighting them does. Anyway, I might still need to use that. I'm trying to decide how I travel back home. I think I'm going to go to the Wildwood's Edge and run the last bit. I will definitely open a tab to read later, but potential crib notes save me stopping and skim reading. Unless I'm going to teleport anyway. I might have time. We'll see how we'll test my skim reading skills. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Loved being of a more physical nature, handsome, cheerful. Yeah, that's a very different take on Baldur, I guess.
Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
Oh.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings.
Oh.
Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
But surely Odin's not just gonna allow... Oh, I suppose he's not done a very good job of stopping us getting anything we wanted so far. So that's set up for... What would you even call it? God of War 2?
Whoa.
God of War subtitle? I don't know. To make this easier on myself, I cannot set a custom marker. Well, that's a pain. Oh, I see you. How? Oh, it's also way easier to hit those wherever now with that throw, specifically. It's kind of hilarious. Not that way. Possibly this way? Give me a hot minute to try and find my way back. I'm trying to get back to our home. All our dreams of his death. Mom asked that nothing hurt him. Loki got involved, asked the blind god to throw a mistletoe spear at Balder. That's our entertainment. Frigg had not asked that he be immune to... Yeah. Yeah, there's... yeah. There's something about that, wasn't there? Where, because he was invincible, all the gods were basically sat around drinking. And they were like, well, why don't we just throw stuff at him and see if we can hurt him? Because it won't work, right? So it'll just be kind of funny. And we can do that to pass the time. But obviously, eventually, Loki being a trickster, and some mistletoe, I think he knows, right, that it will work, or it's just pot luck. Didn't know he could be resurrected if everyone cries for him. Does that make him like the emo lord? I'm not sure which way's forward. I think I want to go down there. Or which way's backwards, I guess, really. I could have just teleported. I think I'll just teleport. I'm gonna get lost here. I just didn't want to teleport in and miss, like, conversations or triggers on the way there. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try. He asked Frigg and she said it was too tiny to be significant. Oh, what? The chances of him being damaged by it? Yeah, because mistletoe's probably not super common, right? I don't know. Maybe it is. Where am I? Oh. Mother marks. Oh, right. Something's blocking us off anyway. Oh, well, after all that, I tried. You saw, I tried. I did the big try, but game's like, no. Even Atreus is bored now, so I guess we just teleport in. But yeah, Frigg / Freya. I don't know if they're always the same person with just two different names, but in this anyway, that's how they put it forwards. Freya is her name, but Frigg was his nickname, Odin's nickname for her. Oh, I can at least go in there. But post-breakup, he used it as a term of mockery. And also a way to not attribute any good things to Freya. I don't know. Frigg had forgotten to ask that he be...
Know any more stories, Mimir?
Of course, laddie, and yours for the asking. But I prefer the boat. In here is distracting.
Doesn't give us enough time, you mean? Yeah. Prefer the boat. Cool. Interesting to know we can finish the game and he still has more stories to tell us. Presumably more about how Thor and Odin are assholes. Call it a wild guess. Big throw. Bye. So yeah. As soon as this loads up. I mean, yeah. They pretty much were. When you're a god, I suppose you do what you can to amuse yourself.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
Here we go.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of curious because it's been a while, right? Anything could happen when we open that door. Just step 1 axe goes away.
Time to rest.
I'm
The
gonna
old log
sleep
cabin,
through winter.
indeed. I mean, yeah, you're going to want that before the real bad weather comes in. Bed.
Aren't you tired?
He's hinting, right? That's definitely somebody on the dev team hinting. Maybe you should sleep?
Okay, this'll do.
After all, he's never slept. Intentionally,
Sleep.
all game.
Way ahead of you.
Doesn't even take the armor off. Can't be. Years later, what?
The ball.
Wait, did he actually sleep for years? They haven't even got it changed. Years. Oh, Odin? No, Thor. Thor. Odin. Black raven feathers. No, Thor. Immediately confirmed. That's all you get. Oh, that's a good stinger. That is a good stinger. Well, you say Kratos is dead, right? But he's still a god. He is a Greek god of war, right? He has... I don't know. He held his own against Baldur enough times. And Baldur should be as strong as Thor. He doesn't have Mjolnir. That's one thing. And obviously that is like a god weapon. It's just strong. Sparta! Plus, Kratos has boy, who is Loki, who knows who he is, what he is now, and has had a lot of training. But is that going to be where we pick up? And why years later, right? So the Fimbul winter was 3 summers worth of winter or something, right? So 3 years of just like winter cold, followed by Ragnarok, which is like next level cold, and end of the world stuff. I could be screwing up this mythology, by the way. Like, obviously, there's also a chance that this mythology in the game is different to proper Norse mythology. They use a lot, but they also reinterpret. Well, yeah, that's it. Were they doing day-to-day stuff? But the way they framed it, at least, like, makes it look like they just lay down and slept for years. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it makes sense if they were doing stuff, but just the way they framed it made it seem... Because they're gods, right? How long has Kratos been alive? Because we don't know how long it took him to travel to Iceland? Norway? It's Norway, right? Anyway. I don't know. Head wasn't on him, so he took it off. Saw him leave it on. I didn't notice. So yeah, he lay down on the head. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Or Mimir chewed himself free after like a couple of weeks of just being attached to his sleeping ass. Either way, yeah. Unless he had squished it to a pulp that then decayed over time till nothing was left. I mean, maybe? Who knows at this point? All I know for sure is that I am, for the first time, like, preemptively hyped for the next God of War game. Particularly if it's made by these guys. If it's Sony Santa Monica team again doing it. Obviously, they couldn't just redo this format, and it'd be boring. And what I really, really want is Atreus, main character. Kratos is fun. Or maybe half and half, I don't know. But I want some progression on Atreus. That last mural seemed weird because it definitely seemed like Kratos had been cleaved. Cleft? Cloven? Anyway. No, Cloven's hooves, isn't it? Either way, it looked like Kratos. I'm going to turn this down a notch because it's... There we go. How's that? Oh, I'd expect 3+. Like, I don't know, maybe. how long they have to make a sequel is going to depend largely, right, because there's already preliminary, like, hushed talks and discussions and whatnot about the next generation of consoles. We're probably looking at 2 or 3 years at this point, to be honest, and then it becomes a game of, do you save for the next console or not? How do you plan it? But yeah, this is really good. I can see them taking it in a really interesting direction. I would like them to. Their writing on this is great. You could definitely, like, I forget his name. Teal'c, anyway, the guy who's voicing Kratos. Like, I'm sure he would be well up for doing a sequel. By all accounts, on Twitter at least, it seems like he's really enjoyed doing this one. Christopher Judge. But yeah, if the publishers mess this up by forcing them to rush it. Well, this is the thing, because is it first or second party? Either way, their publisher is Sony, right? PlayStation. That's why it's an exclusive. I don't think they would. I don't think they would. And they've stayed well clear of any of that with this. I've seen, as far as I'm aware, there's no DLC. It's you buy the game, you have the game. I think there's a new game plus getting added, if it's not already added. But as far as I'm aware, that's free as well. So also there, worth mentioning, like, kudos guys, you made a video game, you took the video game, you put it on a disc, you put it in a box, and that was all the video game, and you were done spending your money once you bought the video game. And it's upsetting that this has to be pointed out so much recently, particularly amongst big titles. Like, this was a big money title. Yeah, doesn't happen much. Says the guy who immediately brought a Dragon Ball FighterZ or Fighters season pass. But I mean, well, I didn't immediately. I did though, even though I'm against season passes generally. But sometimes, you know, right? There's always exceptions to every rule. You know what you like and what you're going to like. What's next is probably going to be Sonic Mania for a start. It's nice and simple to run, even though I have it on PC. Like, it's not taxing at all. It's like, it still runs and looks like classic Sonic, right? So that'll be fun. Play that for a little bit. I also have my eye. I need to remember. Do not let me forget. No, but Sonic Mania it looks like classic 2D Sonic, right? It is still, I'm sure it looks a bit more high resolution, but then I have downloaded and ready. Is it Symphior? No, the Adventures of Captain Spirit. Either way, like a preliminary free demo short game thing from the Life is Strange team to fill in. I say fill in. I don't think it's going to be directly related to either between Life is Strange 1 and 2. Yeah, I do like those kind of games, and I saw Life is Strange 1. I watched it played, and it was interesting, but having watched a story game like that through, I don't play story games multiple times to find different endings a lot, but I do. It's weird because I do kind of like seeing like how my actions change the story. But anyway, Sonny Suljic, yeah, I think that's the boy. Jeremy Davies, I would guess to be Mimir. Danielle Bisutti is Freya. Alistair Duncan, probably Boulder. And then, I don't know, Troy Baker, Nolan North. I'm fairly sure they are Modi and Magni, because Troy Baker and Nolan North have to get into every video game ever made, because that's what their contracts say to the video game industry. But yeah. Got to get food now, catch you. Yeah, no worries, cheers. I'm glad you got to see the end. That was one hell of a show. It's always good to have you around. So have good food now, and I'll see you soon. Be back tomorrow. Nolan North and Troy Baker are very prolific voice actors. They do a lot of video games and a lot of anime dubs, for that matter. Start paying attention to the voice actors in games and stuff. Not necessarily some of the older stuff you play, maybe, but yeah. Oh, you do know them. Fair enough. Okay, never mind. Trolled. You got me. You got me. I'll throw my hands up. I'm going to let these roll. We're going to pop in quickly. I want to just have a little look around, but I want to see if I can get that flame lit briefly. I'm not going to spend forever on it. And then we're probably going to call it fairly early. I'm a little bit tired today, and we just finished a game. I don't really want to start anything else. So yeah. Also, I wouldn't mind some dinner. I got some cheap cheese, so I'm going to have cheese on toast for the first time in like 6 months plus. Actually, maybe longer. I've lived here a year. Have I had cheese on toast here? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, they're pretty damn good voices. That synth is what the Kappa emote was invented for. That is basically typing /s on Reddit. But yeah. Yeah, cheese on toast. So it's even pre-grated cheese. I got it for like 10p. Slightly out of date, but you know. Anyway. It's not moldy. Yeah. Damn good game though. Still a lot of names. A lot of Chinese names? Blind Squirrel. Mood. Supporting dev teams? Well, I mean, it definitely does, I assure you of that. Particularly, I only really eat cheddar for the most part. I'm quite partial to a bit of Boursin. Brie, I don't know, I went through a phase of really liking it, but I actually like Dairy Lee way more than I should. I've always hated, however, Baby Bell. Guess I'm not really a fan of Edam. And as for blue cheese, just like, ugh, just the smell alone puts me off. It just reminds me of feet. So, yeah, I do love Boursin on crackers. I should get some of that. It's like a spreadable creamy cheese thing with garlic, I think it's got, and chives. My mouth's starting to water now. I might have to get some of that tomorrow. I don't honestly eat fancy that often, but... What's divine? The blue cheese? Yeah. Anyway. No, there is no chance I was going to recognise any Japanese voice actors. So yeah. Yeah, very, very interesting to see. Hopefully we don't hear word about a sequel to this for a while. Give it its time, give it its space. Don't push it. Makes me very glad I got a PS4, although there was very little chance of me ever getting an Xbox One this generation. Their exclusives, as limited as they are, don't really interest me. Halo and Forza are just kind of... they're fine, but not me. Back on the no-carb diet. I've tried diets, and then I decided, whatever. No, seriously, I tried dieting, and then I've done eating whatever, and same with exercise and not. And I've always been like 11 and 12 stone, whatever I do. Well, since like being 18, 19, being an adult. Anyway, so it's like, well, whatever. I mean, I know there's other things inside regarding health, like I probably eat too much fat and sugar, but yeah. Oh, Dairy Lee is divine. Okay. Yeah. I really like those dunkers. Also, Dairy Lee Lunchables, where it's got like the more classic hard cheddar cheese. Yeah, I like Lunchables way more than I should as an adult. When you get the crackers and a bit of cheese and then a bit of ham, and you just make tiny little biscuit sandwiches, and just like mouse size. Oh, I could really go for one of those. Right? They're so much fun. I love them when I got those in my lunchbox. It wasn't very often. Usually sandwiches and stuff, but yeah. Well, I mean, it depends. I suppose you could try and stack the entire box into one Lunchable that is like this tall, but or that long, depending on how you want to try and tackle that. Then it becomes somewhat impractical, saving any like sword swallowing style throat opening techniques. I'm going to leave that avenue of thought left to you guys. But yeah, clearly from this talk I'm ready for food. Stack them high enough so you have to detach your jaw. Well, if you could just snake it up. I actually have like a jaw problem, malgrowth, bit of a over-under. Basically, they reached a point in the dentistry where they were like, right, well, to finish everything off, we technically have to break your jaw and relocate it. And I was just like, you know what? I think I can live with it. Apparently when I'm eating, well, I don't know if that picks up on mic at all. My jaw can click, but because my mum started pointing it out about 6 months ago. I guess it became more noticeable. But either way, she was like, "Does it hurt or anything?" I'm like, "No." It feels kind of funny when it just kind of pops, but exactly. And plus, I'm also a huge nope, like huge phobia of needles. Although I suppose they could always gas me. I have no problem getting, you know, gassed and knocked out, whatever. It's the needle more than anything. I'm just like, no. Dentists in particular, I've had a lot of dental needles, and they are some of the worst, because that is, your gums are tough, right, when they're trapping it in there. Plus, you need like 2 for each tooth. So when you're having like 4 out in one go, and sorry. If there's any other people that hate injections and the like in chat, I apologise. I feel you, trust me. There's a scene in Saw 2 with a pit of them, and imagining that scene makes me feel like a little bit sick. Yeah. Go for the gas. Wheelchair, I bet you go for whatever the hell they're offering. Just like, hells yeah. Give me all of it. I'm going to have some fun times this weekend. Any extras for the pocket on the way home? I'm on to you. But yeah. If I ever have to have something done 100%, like I make sure everyone knows, if needle is last option, that ain't happening. Makes me very glad to not be a woman and ever even, well, I suppose there may be something as a man I may need one day that involves a needle in the spine, but when I found out that's what an epidural is during pregnancy, I was like, no! 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 I mean, it probably feels real good at the time and you're like, yes, thank you, but no! And you hear the needle crunch through muscle. Blood test regularly, and I have to go in the side of my arm. I have a friend, she has lupus. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, it's a complex disease. It requires a lot of management, so she always has regular blood tests and screenings and all this, that, and the other. And I'm just like I would have years ago reached the point where I'm just like, no. I suppose, because she claims to also hate needles, but I suppose you kind of got to get used to it when it's that or keel over, like eventually, one way or another. But yeah, this is I suppose it makes sense that it's a lot of people that work on a game this size. Not quite as open as I expected, but I mean, it was open. It was plenty open enough, and there was a lot to explore. So much to explore. Some of it was a bit repetitive in appearance and the lot, but yeah, it's a good game. Kind of disappointed we never got to properly just straight up fight a dragon. Although I don't know how that would work. Dark Souls did. Never mind. Well, and we've also fought plenty of other large enemies. Oh, not plenty. Need to find that last troll and Frost Ancient at some point. Well, don't need to, but I'd like to. For funsies. Makes you want a console. Like, there's something to be said for specific consoles. Particularly if you're mainly a PC gamer, it can often be worth just waiting like a generation behind, and you can pick them up dirt cheap. Like I picked up the PS3 I got for like 80 back years ago. PS4 I got for about 100-ish around Christmas. I felt a little bit bad haggling with somebody who wants money for like Christmas presents and stuff, but at the same time, like, it's capitalism. If I can argue you down and pay less, I'm gonna do it within reason. I don't like ripping people off, but I do want a good deal. But yeah, I got a Wii for 40 quid with a game and controller. I was thinking about getting a Switch just for the tennis. Get a GameCube. Mario Tennis, classic, really good game. So many good story games are coming out with great stuff. PS4, I love it. If you can pick one up second hand, even better. Like, if you're not going to play it a ton, then if it's already got a bit of wear and tear, it's not going to matter. I mean, they're built pretty well anyway nowadays. But yeah, depending on what kind of games you like, that's going to... I would say generally, if you have a PC, Xbox, unfortunately, is just kind of not worth it. because any Xbox stuff comes to PC anyway. Like, as far as I'm aware, all of it. PlayStation's pretty good. They have a lot of Japanese stuff if you like that. A lot of good first-party stuff. Nintendo is just, you know what you're getting with Nintendo, right? And they're just really just on it at the moment. Particularly if you're a Smash Brothers fan. Yeah. PS4 specifically. Wait, didn't you play Captain Spirit? I thought that was PS4 only. Or was it not? It may not have been now I think about it. No, I thought Life is Strange was PlayStation only as well. But yeah, PS4, it's pretty good. If you're looking at streaming it, you then of course need to get a capture card as well, which you can get not too expensive if you're not after like the internals or pros or whatever, but yeah. It was on Steam, okay. Oh, it came out, oh, it did have a PC release then, interesting. Yeah. Get the 4K. What, the PS4 Pro? Nah, not worth it. 4K generally, like, here's the thing, unless your TV is over like 50 inches, the human eye, unless you're sat really close and stuff, it's just not really worth it. Admittedly, you'll struggle not to get a 4K TV nowadays, because they just all are. The much more important part is just the quality of the display generally nowadays than the actual 4K resolution, and also HDR makes a lot of difference. It does make colours pop, particularly in this game. 4K capture card. I've been looking at capture cards, an internal one, because when I upgraded my PC I figured I may as well, get an internal. I was looking at the 4K, if nothing else, because it said it had lower lag. Have you tried it? What's your experience? Because I didn't want to spend extra for the 4K capture card for the sake of it, because I don't want to capture it. I'm definitely not going to stream in 4K. But yeah, have a look at what deal I can get. Not a necessity, but it's certainly a want. Yeah, I mean, Christmas is coming up, right? See, you can convince to pull towards a PlayStation. Who knows? Have not. I need to upgrade the stream PC to... Yeah, I'm currently on a 3rd Gen i5. And in a couple of months, I'm looking to go all the way to like 8th Gen i7. Probably a 1070 Ti. 16 gig of RAM. And yeah, I was thinking I may as well throw an internal capture card on at that point. But yeah. Birthday's first. Oh, when's your birthday? Dare we ask how many it will be? This is really going on. Can I skip this? I can skip this. I gave you a lot of time. Present day. Okay.
Atreus, are you ready?
August. Me too.
I had the
5th of August.
Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us.
Oh?
Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real.
21st.
The future.
Wait, birthday or
Then we
that
will
the
worry
date?
about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things.
39. What?
Come.
Talking bollocks, you are. Yeah, I guess we go this way. Yeah, but the difference is wheelchair. She's clearly pulling off 39 a hell of a lot better than you are. Yeah. 79. You were 8 years old when I was even born. I don't know where to run then. Yeah, probably wheelchair, probably. I don't know. I'm sure Synth can be quite the party animal when she wants to be. I can imagine it. 8 years younger than me. Get you. Wait, do you have to be like divorced with kids to be a cougar, or is that still applicable? Your old lady is 31. Oh, you're all robbing the cradle. Check you lot out. Where was the teleport? So we've got... Wait, well, this area was always snowy, so this isn't going to make a difference. Is there anywhere to actually go that's new? Still gateways, artifacts, ravens, lore markers, chests, legendary chests. I don't think there's anywhere... Let's pop here, and then if there's nothing popping off here, then we'll call it. Okay. Cradle Snatcher. Did I say Grave Robber or Cradle? I can't remember anyway. Oh yeah, like I'd never say that kind of thing in an intentionally mean way. Why is it? I thought it travelled straight much further than that. Yeah, like that. Why did it curve? Did it not trigger my... Weird. Weird. Oh, moving. That's going to make it teleport or pop in further away. Yeah. I really hope I don't close this game down and realise, or find out rather, that there is in fact DLC somewhere. Definitely no microtransactions though that I've seen. I've seen no prompts for DLC, which any big game that has it usually does nowadays. They have something to say. Interesting.
So how was your trip to Jotunheim?
Will you give them a little privacy? The kid just found out he's a giant.
So they did get up after going to sleep as well, it means, of course.
You knew?
Oh.
Oh, we knew Faye was the last guardian of the Jotnar left in Midgard.
Of course you did.
That's why we made her the axe. We hoped it could restore the balance of power.
After Thor went all berserk with our hammer.
Though in the end it seems she chose another path. She chose, well, you.
Huh.
Both of you. I suppose she figured that was the best chance for the giants to live on. And now, I suppose, that's up to you.
How about that? A young Jotun with us the whole time.
Hmm.
And the son of Laufey, the just... I should have seen it before.
So yeah, of course, because they were friends with her. They acknowledged that like straight away. They made the axe. They did it for a reason. They knew who Faye was, and so they knew she was a giant, which meant he was like, regardless of whoever Kratos was, he was obviously half giant at the very least. I still wonder about those prophecies though. Was Faye aware of them? Do they know he's Loki? Do they know what that means? I don't. Let's have a quick look outside. See if anything jumps out at us this time. Nailed it. Nailed it. That's what I was going to do. I was going to try and reach that. I'm going to give it one more sail over. And then we're going to end it in a really limp, undramatic way. Because that's how we roll around here. Anyone got anything interesting planned for the weekend while we row over? I think I need to find something to do on Saturday, but I don't know what. I'll probably just stream. Probably. Depends. We'll see what we get started on. I'm looking forward to a Sonic game. It's been a long time since I played one. Possibly Generations.
Mimir, you never told me what happened with the stonemason's son.
Hrimthur, son of Thamur. After completing his father's masterwork, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, he thought of nothing but making the Aesir
No,
pay
can't
for
do
their
that.
crimes against the giants. Or I can just tell you the story later.
No, we're back in. Going to a heritage site, streaming on Sunday, eating all the cake on cheat day. Yeah, I also picked up like a couple of packs of Mr. Kipling's apple pies, for like 10p each. I have all of the cakeys right now. I give up at this point. I don't know how we... Maybe I can't anymore? I don't know.
What were we into then? Oh, the revenge plot of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son.
Anyway. Well said, me dear. That sounds like Yorkshire. Well said, me dear. Well, not Yorkshire, I don't know. Anyway, this, do I have custard? What with, they're only like mini Mr. Kipling apple pies. I'm not going to faff around with that. I'm just going to munch them all. If it was a big apple pie, I definitely would. Because apple pie is the shit. Right. Let us find who is around. Let's spread some love. As I like to do. Great. Nobody that's not like a partner that I happen to watch time to time. Any suggestions, anyone? I want to raid somebody. Who should we raid? Open to ideas. I need to follow more people. Let's see who's being hosted. There's an idea. Oh. I kind of want to... I don't know what game that is, though, otherwise I would. Sketchy Neon. Sketchy Neon. Let's have a look at this. Let's turn that down a second. But yeah. I'm kind of wish I'd saved some of the extra stuff on God of War because it's interesting. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's show Sketchy Neon some love. They're playing Doom, which is quite frankly just a great game. So we'll do that. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out today. It has been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the end of God of War. Oh, I did that wrong. That's better. What a pleb. Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you to the stream ninjas, you lurkers back there. You make a world of difference, even if you never say a word. And to everybody, I should be back 5 o'clock tomorrow. I hope to see you there. I've been Pete, aka Krimxon, and I'll catch you in the next stream.